It's great to see you all. It's so warm outside, considering what we've been living with this winter. It's great to have you here. It's awfully wet, so I'm glad you chose to come in tonight. We have a delicious...
So why do you volunteer at Out of the Cold?
This gives me an opportunity. I had a brother that lived on the street for 20 years and he was homeless, so it's a real honor for me to come and at least give back.
Why? It makes us feel good.
I've been doing it for years, and you begin to develop a relationship with some of the guests. I think it's important for people who live well to remember that there are others who don't. In a sense, these are my favorite Torontonians.
It's just a wonderful feeling when I leave here at the end of the day. It's my favorite part of my week, to be honest.
How has Out of the Cold helped you?
Basically, since I've been out of the cold, I've been in this program since October, I believe, when they started. I've actually been alcohol free, believe it or not, for like almost 5 months now. I found myself not actually getting into a lot of fights. So like maybe like the odd one once in a blue moon. And I find that the staff and that are very supportive. So like if you're trying to work on a goal or you need help with something, they're very supportive the best way they can. So they try to keep you out of trouble.
What I like is you meet many people here. Many people come here with different backgrounds, different nationalities, and each of us somehow ended up here because maybe money is tight and helps. In my case, I am a retired accountant. I had an accident, my husband died, and I have paralyzed hands. So I am not old enough to get my pension, so I live from widow pension, and therefore sometimes it's not enough after apartment. So I come here and meet different people. So
when I feel okay, I never lose a way. It raining, cold, snowing, because I like to help the people. I enjoy it to do my job. For me, it's very good.
I think it's really important to help people that are actually in our neighborhood, in our city, and it's doing there's nothing more basic than feeding people and housing them.
What I think is the neatest is that all the people that we serve, they don't line up. They don't line up for their food. They're treated with dignity. They sit at the tables and they have place settings. They have napkins and cups and paper, and people serve them as if they're in a restaurant.
We like that. We get to come here and see, a lot of familiar faces and help people out in the cold months. We like to talk to the people here, have conversation, see what they're up to, know that we're making their day a little bit better.
What is the most memorable experience you've had here?
Here, what I'd have to say is watching. I think the winter, it was about December, and I saw that they have a limit to how many people they can feed. And I saw one of the nicest things I've ever saw. It was around Christmas time, and there was probably 30 more people than what they could handle, and I saw them bring out tables and chairs, and I watched them in the kitchen, making sure that every plate got maybe a little bit less on each plate, but everybody got to eat. That's probably the nicest thing I ever saw here.
He understands where I come from, like I've said in the past. He's seen me struggle many times. He's seen me with a very happy face and a very sad face. And today I can laugh, smile, have very good conversation, and be happy, which took me a long time to learn and to deal with my emotional problems that I've had in the past.
It's really amazing to be able to work here, volunteer here, and see the impact it can make in people's lives. I see firsthand every day the kind of impact that Out of the Cold makes.
I like this place because I don't have to wait outside. When you go to another church, you gotta wait outside, you get a ticket, wait.
I think it's beautiful. A community gives back, and we're able to support people that are in need of food and shelter.
And I enjoy it. I like to help some people, or some people coming from South America don't speak English. I try to help.
Again, there's always something to think about.
It's not just food, and it's not just overnight. We provide foot care. We have a nurse.
You get to hear some really incredible stories, and some of them be very sad, but then some of them are very motivating.
So atmosphere is nice. People who are shut off in their living in a room or something, they meet together, they talk, exchange different newspapers, play cards, and there is some kind of enjoyment. It's not only coming and eat and get the free food.
And I guess there's something that my parents handed down to me in this not so perfect world. You get a chance to give something back, and maybe we can help make the world be a little less imperfect.